I took a 2 day break off social media. I know it's not much, but I was off WhatsApp, Instagram, and TikTok. Those 2 days were unbelievable, euphoric even. No distractions, no aimlessly scrolling, doom scrolling, no overthinking, no going on just to have a look or getting distracted or just no distractions. The only thing that I had in my mind was what I was going to do in that present moment. So, for example, eat, go for a walk, get steps in, or just chill and just have zero thoughts about anything, which was bliss. And to be perfectly honest, if I wasn't a photographer and I didn't get a lot of my work and make connections and different things like that through social media, I would literally probably just delete it. Plus, I actually just love making videos and like having somewhere to document that. I've slowly but surely like just tried to cut all sorts of validation away from it all, because it's so easy to get bogged down with likes and all that jazz, especially when you've created a piece of work and it doesn't get the sort of likes or engagement that you maybe were expecting. But I'm every time I tell myself I'm doing this because it's art. I'm not doing this like as content for people to enjoy. Obviously, if people enjoy it, bloody marvelous. But I'm doing this because I love making art and making like things. And this is just a place where I post it up, whether it be YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, whatever. But yeah, something I actually really wanted to touch on was just having the apps on my phone for what, God knows how many years, like what, the past 8 years at least, probably. It is so easy. Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but for me, it's so easy to get bogged down about who's liked my posts, who hasn't liked my posts, and who I should unfollow. Like people, I've just overthought things for so long, and I get to a point where I'm like, why did I do that? For example, I'm like, oh, they haven't liked my posts in a while, I'm gonna unfollow them. And then I follow them back like a couple of months later because like it was just so irrational to unfollow them in the first place. But like now I think I am finally in a place where like I'm just like, it doesn't matter whatsoever. Like, especially when you've taken some time away from social media, you're like, it doesn't matter if I follow them or not. Like, it's just so irrelevant. Who cares? Like I always thought like I had like a photography account on Instagram and then like a personal, and like I didn't want to mess up my personal by having all these like random accounts that like I don't really care about, because I obviously want to see the people closest to me. But like no one really posts that much on Instagram anyway, so I'm not gonna really miss anything. But yeah, I've just been so in my head overthinking it all so much for so many years. And when you just take a little break, 2 days, like it's not even that long, but it felt like I had so much more time in the day. But I just had so much more time to think as well and be like, what am I even doing? Like, this is embarrassing that I'm unfollowing people because they don't like my stuff or whatever. And like maybe there is something behind it, like they don't like me anymore, but that's got nothing to do with me. That's, if they don't like me, that's them, that's on them. I gotta focus on me. Do you know what I mean? And like once I've realized that now, I read the book The Courage to Be Disliked, which actually was a very good book, very good read. And it talks a lot about like the tasks in your life. Like that is their task. If they choose to dislike you or whatever, I can't help them with their task, because it's hard to explain, but it's a great book. You should read it. But yeah, like just taking breaks off social media is just so nice. Like even I'm in Yorkshire right now with my family, and I've got the apps on my phone, and I can't lie, I've been just sort of going through just like aimlessly at times, and it's so easy to get back into the trap, like to fall back into the trap and just be scrolling for the sake of it. Don't get me wrong, my For You page on TikTok, busting. It's so tailored. That's the whole point. It's a drug. It's actually meant to keep you on the app for as long as possible. And yeah, for me, I guess I've got an addictive personality to some degree, because like sometimes I just can't help myself. And obviously it is literally like there's thousands of people like designing or changing all these different things to make you want to stay on the app. So for me, the best thing to do is just delete it. Delete the app. If I don't want to post or don't have anything to post that day, delete. Also, holy fuck, my hair is growing out. I think I need to get another haircut because this is a bit crazy. I look crazy. And touching on Instagram again, unfollowing loads of people, like, don't get me wrong, I've got boundaries, and I've got certain things that I expect from like the people closest to me. Like, for example, if I invite someone to my birthday party and they don't reply, they see the message, they don't reply, they never get back to me, they never they never wish me a happy birthday. I'm not too fussed about that, but like, they don't have the respect or the decency to get back to me when I've invited them to my birthday party. That's just a bit odd. I don't really want someone like that in my life. Sorry, bye bye. But like, there are some people on Instagram that I just unfollowed for like literally no reason at all, and like, I've just burned so many different bridges down by like wanting to get my ratio being like following only 100 but have like 1,000 followers. How embarrassing is that? Like, it's crazy. When I'm actually saying this out loud, I'm just like, fuck, that's insane. But that is something I've constantly thought about, having the apps on my phone. Now when I deleted them, you're just like, who the fuck cares? Like, literally, like, I have Instagram now in my mind is like, it's for connections. It's to, like, I'm going to Manchester for a couple of days. I don't have anyone I know in Manchester to shoot, which is kind of annoying because I probably used to, but I unfollowed them. But if I had people to shoot, I could just be like, oh, yo, you about today? Do you want to get some shots? And this is why I want to like put myself out there more, obviously in person more so, but like on Instagram as well, and like make new connections, that just to have that person, because obviously like the age old saying, it's about who you know, not what you know. Obviously both are very helpful, but like, if you are a good person with good values and you're just constantly meeting new people, this is what part of the reason why I started taking photos and photography in general, because I love meeting new people. But like, I've just been cutting them off because they don't like my posts or some stupid shit like that. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But I'm so glad I'm realizing this, and I'm so glad I know what's best for me, because like, sometimes just deleting the apps, having a couple of days off is brilliant, but like, I don't want to miss work, because I've sometimes got messages about doing work through TikTok or Instagram. So that's why I'll never probably stop posting, because it's such a great way to get my work out there, and eventually hopefully become a full-time photographer. Or yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I love making videos for YouTube, and I said I put up a video yesterday as well. I'm gonna start putting up loads more videos on YouTube, whether it's just like this or like documenting my life. And yeah, because I have a lot of videos actually coming that I have to edit, which will be coming out very soon. But yeah, like, even if it's just for me to look back on, it's just like a diary entry almost. And I remember actually, funnily enough, I put up a TikTok once, and someone, I might have actually mentioned this before, but someone was like, how do you feel? I don't know if it was like a dig, but they were like, how do you feel about using like social media as like therapy, because you like talk different things through on it? And I probably took it to heart, but like, honestly, like, it's great, because like, if you can use it as an outlet, and maybe I should have that outlet in real life as an actual person, but if you can use it as an outlet and someone gets something from it, or someone can take something from it, and like it resonates with someone, then that's brilliant. But that's definitely one of the things that I've been doing in the past year, which has definitely made me very, I love time by myself, but sometimes, I don't know, I feel like living in Bangor, which is outside Belfast in the north of Ireland, there's not very many people that I sort of connect with on like, with similar sort of mindsets and stuff. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure there's plenty of people out there, but it's just hard to meet up with them and like connect, if you get me. But yeah, compared to like if I was in like New York, or like even just being somewhere with more of a buzz slash having my own space to like invite people around and like do that sort of thing, because I live with my parents, it's a bit all over the place. But yeah, I'm just rambling on at this point, and it's nearly 10 minutes. But yes, there's plenty more discussions to be had. If anyone has any talking points you want me to talk through in the future, I will do so. Yeah, as I say, I'm going to be posting way more on here, because why the fuck not? But yeah, Instagram was something I've really been struggling with, I guess, because like, it's just like, I've just been overthinking it way too much for too long, and I think I'm finally at peace with it being just a fucking social media app that you go to every now and then to, yeah, check up on. But it shouldn't be my whole life, or it shouldn't mean that much to me. And it's just been me deeping it for so long. So it's nice to finally be at peace and just take some breaks off it and just use it at my own disposal. But yeah, hope everyone's well. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment if you've got any questions or anything. Subscribe, because as I say, more videos to come. Lots of love. Take care, everyone. Have a great week. I hope you're having a great week.